Monday that we come in here is we go towards the computer. Obviously, you guys saw that. We print out packing slips, so that tells us what we sold during the weekend or during the past 2 days. Today's Monday. We print out a sheet that tells us, hey, you sold this, this, and this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. It tells us the location where it is, and then we go pick it. There's a book that's sold in aisle 5, Bay A, book number 212. So, come on down. So, aisle 5, Bay A, 212. Boom, we sold this book. We go down there and then we ship it. And then you'll see in one of these following videos how fast it is. So we just finished MF right here. So come, let me show you guys. So we have my grandma and my grandpa today. No one came. It's Monday, so it's a big shipping day, and we can't do it by ourselves. So we're shipping out 215 MF orders, and here they are. Luckily, we just started filming right on time because the USPS lady is here. Yeah. Finally done. Thanks to my grandparents that came and helped me out. We shipped out over 200. I think it was 203 to be exact. We're using a program called Desktop Shipper, and that would be in our link if you guys want to use it. So I just wanted to come back and give you guys more of an insight of our MF process and our MF operation. Basically what we do from the beginning and how we put things onto our shelves is we go through our system. Sadly, we can't disclose it because we can't disclose it. Just we can't disclose it, that's it. We go through the system, we scan the book, we print out a sheet that looks just like this. I had to cover some information out, but basically what it is, it tells me where the book should be located. It gives me, and everyone's different. I have sections, so basically it's aisle 1, aisle 2, and there's three sections to it, so I call them bays. Aisle 1, bay B, aisle 2, bay B, aisle 3, bay B, whatever. So this book was actually located in aisle 2, bay B, and it was a 173rd book. There's a sequence to this. So the first book, it's going to be obviously number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5. And if a book sells, let's say book 3 sells, that number 3 will never come back. Number 3 is gone. That number 3 belonged to that book. So it just goes from 1 to an infinity number. Why I got this book is because we actually sold this book a day or 2 days ago. It's the Shal Batista. Yeah. So, we sold this book, and we sold it for $299. I believe that that the rank is 3.3 million in our MF section. Then send it FBA. Why? Because I want to. No, really. Because I think that's a higher rank, and it is too high a rank for me to send to FBA. And it might have sold, it might have not sold. I have a different thought between MF and FBA, but we'll get into that in another video. So like I explained to you, we put our books into sections. So it's aisle 1, aisle 2, aisle 3, aisle 4. Once we list it in our program, what we do is we put this slip facing out. It depends if it's in aisle 1 and aisle 2. So if it's in aisle 1, the book sits like this and the label goes like that so we can see it, right? Now, if we wanted to put it in aisle 2, and if we did put it in aisle 2, and we put the label like this, watch. Well, you can't see it, right? Obviously. So we actually turn the label around and put it like that so we can see the book. It doesn't matter, for us it doesn't matter if it's at the beginning, the end, in the middle, whatever. And then we just go like this. And obviously when we list a book, we don't go over there, list one book, and then put it over here. That would be a waste of time. We list 30, 40, 50 books at a time, and then we drag them out with one of the carts that we have. One of those actually right there. We used to have those bulky, big library shelves that everyone uses, which, that's awesome. I didn't like them because they took too much space. Mine were wiggly, so they were no good for me. But I know some of you guys have them, and that's great. I like them. If you guys have been to either the courthouse, a social security office, if you guys work in an office building, or if you guys have been to jail, you guys have probably seen these somewhere. And these are the rolling shelves. I got these shelves for free. $0, 0 cents. My professional grandpa and uncle, thanks guys, helped me out. I told them it was going to take 2 hours to take all this out. We took 7. Professional. Yeah. We came back here. We installed them this next day. But why we got them? Because we saved a lot of space. If you guys know, the library shelves, it's an aisle here, and then there's space, and then there's another aisle, and then there's space, and there's another aisle, there's space, there's an aisle. These ones here, all the space that I'm using is this. That's it. Let me tell you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 feet. That's why I got them. That's the only reason. They might not be as high as the library shelves, but they fit the same amount of books lengthwise. So I showed you guys how we do it, right? We come here in the morning, we go towards the computer, I print out the pick list, and the pick list will obviously tell me, hey Christian, you sold this book, this book, this book, this book, in order. So, if I sold 2 books on aisle 1 A, it'll tell me that first, and then it'll go jump to B to C, then it'll jump to 2A to B to C, 3A, 3B, 3C, and so on, and so. That's basically our MF operation. Another thing I wanted to tell you guys is we've done almost everything. I am not a professional at selling books. I learn while I go, and I've done this for 3 years. And yes, I started 3 years ago, and looking back, it was really bad. We've gotten better throughout time, and I still think that we can get better. We did BPM. We've done regular mail, media mail. We were shipping out 300 orders every shipment. And for us, since we're not that big, it was 300, 350, 400, 500 every 2 days, or every 3 days if it was on the weekend. And for our business, it just didn't work. We were putting too much time for little profit. And one thing that I really suggest to all of you guys is to dig into your numbers. See how much actually you're spending in your business. I dug into my numbers, and BPM didn't make sense for us. I know some people that do it. It wasn't for me, so I switched back to regular mail. We ship around 350 to 500 orders every week. We used to, when we were doing BPM, like I told you guys, we were doing 300, 400, 500 every 2 or 3 days. But honestly, we had probably 7 employees. We were scanning a lot of books. What we were investing on is the employees. We had 7 employees because we had to condition hundreds of books, hundreds and hundreds of books for this much profit. And it wasn't worth it for me. So we're glad we changed. We've seen our numbers change. We're working much less for bigger profit. So if you guys want to know more about our MF section and our MF operation, subscribe, like, comment, tell us what you guys want to know. We're going to be posting more videos up, our whole warehouse, our FBA. I really want to show you guys our operation, and maybe it's inspiring to you guys. Maybe you guys are just picking out of a library right now, going to thrift stores, and dream about having a warehouse one day. I want to be there. I want to show you guys. And let's